Hi, I'm Andrew Berman. You're watching Originator Tech. So with me today, I've got Nick Rutherford and Andrew Penner. They're over at Milo.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. So listen, here's the problem. The problem is so many originators are like proudly purchase focused. They're like, I did 99% of my business with purchase focused, which means they're leaving transactions on the table. That means in many cases they lack systems to be able to follow up, to keep those borrowers in their universe. Andrew, talk to us a little bit about the problem that exists out there. Like, why is this the case?
Yeah. I mean, I think you hit part of it right on the head, which is we work so hard to get these customers in the door. So many LOs are so proud of being able to help people with challenge credit or being able to win a deal that they thought they wouldn't win, right? And help that customer buy a home or save money on their mortgage payment. But the crazy reality is that 4 out of every 5 of those customers don't end up coming back when they have a future purchase or refinance to do. And it's not because they don't like the loan officer, right? You're like their best friend in that moment. Like you're getting it done for them. You're getting what they want.
Give him the keys.
Yeah. But the reality is it's just so hard. Like I worked for a decade on the mortgage lending side in marketing, and it's just so hard to keep that relationship with the customer going at a deep enough level for that length of time that when they are ready for that next transaction, you are able to be there when they need you. And so, yeah, I mean, Nick will certainly talk to how we do it, but that key is making sure that we're deepening that relationship with the customer and helping the lender know as soon as that customer is back in the market so that they can bring that customer back and get the repeat business they deserve.
All right. So Nick, how do we address this issue? So you have the problem of making sure you're staying in touch with the borrowers, doing whatever you can to stay relevant.
Yeah, so a big focus of ours is on your post-funding marketing. So after that transaction is done, they're paying their payment every single month. What do you say to this borrower to keep them engaged? And this is what Andrew's talking about. The next transaction might come a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. How do you stay in touch with this borrower? There's only so many times you can say happy birthday, happy loan anniversary. We know how emails work. Your birthday, you get 100 emails, right? From every company you've ever bought anything from. So what do? We start with monthly personal branding. So we send your clients every month a little digest of their home. Here's how much your home's worth. Here's what your current mortgage balance is. Here's how much equity you have. And then give them some clues for how they might use it if they're interested. Do you need to take some cash out? Are you interested in a HELOC? Maybe you're looking for a new home, do some home shopping. So every month, this is company branded and this is LO specific branding. So it's something people enjoy opening and looking at. Even if you're not worried about another transaction or it's not time for another transaction, everyone likes to know how much their home is worth. Everyone likes to know what homes are for sale in their area. So just giving some value every month with your brand on it in the hopes that 1, 3, 5 years from now, when they're ready for that transaction, they go, I remember this report. That was cool. It's showing me exactly what I can do. Let me call my loan officer or let me engage with something on this report. And then we'll send those intent signals back to the loan officer. Hey, Andrew's back in the market. Give him a call.
You know my birthday because you have it in a database, but knowing I have property data, in my inbox, I'm going to open. So when you guys send actually these kind of data points to borrowers, what kind of open rates are you getting? What kind of engagement rates are you getting when you send this stuff?
Yeah. I mean, we're getting 74% of customers opening that email each month, right? And then
74%.
Yeah. And more than half of them are clicking through to the report, staying on that report for a couple minutes or longer, and really diving into the details about their home. I mean, this is the biggest investment they're going to make usually in their entire life, right? And so being able to give them that level of granularity into, what's going on with it, how it can be used to finance whatever they want to do with their life, whether it's college tuition, renovations, or otherwise, it's a pretty big deal, and the results show it.
That's great. Finding those trigger points, finding those points of engagement. That's great. So do you work with lenders? Do you work with moms? Because my mom would love this service because I'll open up her emails all the time if she's sending me data about my property and knows actually that I'm planning for my daughter's college and things like that.
Put us in touch. We'll figure it out.
Fantastic. All right. Nick, Andrew, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Andrew.
All right. And I'm Andrew Berman. Thank you for watching.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.